Tom Brown, Thomas Martin Brown, full name. I was born up in Willoughby, just a few miles up the road from here. And when I was 3 years old, we moved down to 200. It was Carval's Road then, and it stopped at the foot of the hill up there. And my dad, he built a road in there. He had a sawmill in there. I started working again for my dad. He was horse logging, and we worked up at Hope, the last job on Hope Princeton Highway, single mill. So I worked there. And that's when I got my call to join the Army.
Well, I was born in the village of Halliburton on December the 1st, 1922. My name is John Franklin Phelan, and I moved to Toronto in 1932 at the age of 10, and came to the big city, yeah. Went to the University of Toronto, and I graduated in 1949 and got a job with the City of Toronto. And then the first 10 years I was in child welfare. I was doing a lot of work at the family court.
I wasn't put in. Mine is probably a little unique. As we were living in Wally and had our own home, and she took a stroke. So our daughter owns a place just out by the airport here and on a farm. And on the farm she has a trailer. So she said that my wife, for us to go out and live with her until my wife got over the stroke.
I lived all my life in Ontario, except the time I was in the military. I joined the Air Force during World War II. I was 19 years old, and I went overseas in July 1943 to England, and on a big troop ship with hundreds of Canadians and hundreds of American troops. And I went over to England and I did further training there, and I got put into a crew in a bomber, a Lancaster bomber. And I was the tail gunner on a Lancaster bomber. If you want to see a Lancaster bomber, there's one right there. That's a model.
She took another one and had to go in the hospital. And then when she got in the hospital, when they got well enough to go home, they said she had to go in a home. She couldn't go back to the trailer. She had to go in a home. So I then right away, my daughter, she works here quite a bit with them, and she knows this place, and she likes it, and she said this is where she wanted to get us in. So I said, well, if I want to go with her.
My name's Kyle Sanker, and I'm communications specialist here at Langley Lodge. Langley Lodge is, their mission is to improve quality of life. I've been in marketing for a long time, lots of industries, lots of different private, public sectors, and nothing is as impactful as healthcare. So it's one of those things where I can actually affect change.
So she got us the 2 rooms, and we moved in here. And at that time I thought I would just stay until something happens to her, and then I'll go back to her place because we got all, had everything. But by the time she lived about 8 months, maybe something like that. But by then I had learned the difference here, because up till that time all I was going by is what I'd heard about homes and how tough it was and everything. But when I got in here and for that length of time, there's just no way I was going to go back, because my wife was the old days. All the time she was at home.
Last year, or the year before, 2016, I had a couple falls. And that scared me because that told me I'm getting to a stage where I need more care.
Well, I guess it's so much, like I say, that I just enjoy everything here. They're so good, the company, and there's no one thing. I don't think it's just a good place to be for me. It's just, well, I think anybody, because they got so much going on, and the people they're friendly and stuff. So it's a combination of things. I don't think one thing.
So my daughter and I, we did a tour here of this place in 2016, and because it was close by and to where they live, and also where some of my friends live. So it was a good spot to be. And also I was impressed with the fact that they have lots of good equipment here and also good daily programs. So that's why I decided myself I would come in.
Langley Lodge here has been fantastic. The staff around me I trust, believe in. My CEO is someone who's a steward of the people. She really cares about everyone around, and the opinion she gives is always transparent and truthful, and that means a lot to me.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, take care.